this way. And that the commentators I was studying in, if they're right, but they seem to think it was a being.
Well, I tell you why I don't think, I mean, it could have been, but it goes on to say, it that to the water, because it was made big.
Okay.
Of course, that could be caused from a dead person, or it could be caused from whatever this was that went into the water.
Yeah.
It seemed like it needed to be something large, and it ruined water.
Yeah.
It killed many people.
Okay. Possibly. We know that some killed all dinosaurs, whether that was something that hit the earth and caused the atmosphere to change. And if you've ever flown from here up to the northwest part of the country, there's a big crater up there that is miles across. It's you can see it from an airplane when you fly over. I've never been to it physically, but I've seen it from the air. But let's go with what I've got here and go in another direction, and we'll let you decide what you think is right. There fell from heaven a great star. Who was he? There are many answers as there are writers. He has been identified as the devil, Lucifer, Attila the Hun, Pelagius, Origen, that's Martin Luther's opinion, Arius, or Pope Gregory the Great. The futurists think of the Antichrist. The simple truth is that this angel is not identifiable with any individual evil person. Wormwood, symbolic of bitter sorrow. We'll go to Lamentations 3, verse 19. Lamentations 3, verse 19. Remember my affliction and my wanderings, the wormwood and the gall. This is the name of the star of this star. Upon rivers and fountains, how can the waters of rivers and fountains turn into bitter sorrow for people? Ask anyone who ever depended upon wells or fountains, or whoever survived any great flood of the mighty river. The river which once was life and joy to people became the defeat and their execution. What river? Any one of 100 all over the world. The rivers of China are a good example of this. The Yangtze, the Yellow River, also known as the Hangho, and others cross the mainland of China, descending from the great Tibetan plateau and bearing incredible loads of sediment. The Yangtze alone deposit over 1 billion tons a year and cause incredible flood damage at uncertain intervals. The beds of the river are constantly being built up by the great sediment load until finally the great river strikes out in a new direction, changing course radically and traversing the most populated area in the world, with the result of the loss of millions of lives and untold property damage. Such floods in the purse of the Chinese mainland for countless centuries. But this situation is worldwide. There is nothing new in such reoccurring calamities.